to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center for tonight's main event. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Good block by Silk. And there he is scoring with the right hand. Good job staying away from the danger there. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Well off the mark by Silk. Early on in this fight, one of the things I'm going to look for is who's the more well-rounded fighter offensively. Who can do it all with all their punches?
Well, you look for that in any sport, in any profession. You know, you look at a quarterback, you know, in football, the great ones, they can throw deep, but they can throw the short patterns. They can throw the out, the in patterns. Same thing with a fighter.
Halfway through round number 1. Able to cover up that gut.
Back to the body.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Silks is smashed up top.
Side to side.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
It's okay. Bring it back.
Nice block by Silk.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Comes right back at him with a left. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He goes from damaged goods to defensive goods.
Yeah, because right now he's fighting on instinct. He's doing things without even thinking. Just automatic things. Things that he was taught 5 years ago, 3 years ago, that maybe he thought about, but he didn't do. Now they're just coming out. He's just naturally surviving.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Silk's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Well targeted right hand by Silk. So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let them fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Gets rid of that effort. How do you break out of this, Teddy? How do you break out of this mode where you're just thinking defense because you got hurt earlier in the fight?
Well, a good corner. First of all, a corner guy has to tell him, hey, look, are you just trying to survive right here? Because if that's what you're going to do, okay, you may survive, or he may just step it up where you don't even have a chance to survive later. But if you want to win this fight, you have to get a hold of yourself, you have to listen to me, and you have to find a way to create offense again.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Move!
Body shot lands. It was the right. Looks to the head. Well off the mark by Silk. Not much action as he just ties up. Good solid right hand he lands there. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. 10 seconds remaining in this round. And this round comes to an end.
Nice movement. Keep that up.
We got it.
Round number 4 is underway. Teddy's got it a clean sweep. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. There's a straight right hand. Silk's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Jab, 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 jab.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Silk's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has? That's a big right hand there.
Get your hands up.
Silk's left landing well. Scored well up top.
Let's go.
You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
That's a solid right hand by Silk. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Focus.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. scored well upstairs with the right hand. Comes across with a hook up top. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Not able to land the headshot.
Still not moving enough. Move.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. That round comes to an end. A round that I do believe he won. He fought much better there compared to what we saw out of him earlier.
Yeah, don't show me how somebody behaves when they're winning. You know, really, I want to see how someone behaves when they're losing. He's behaving the right way. He's getting himself back into this thing.
Well timed by Silk. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. He comes with the straight right hand. Silk's left now getting into the mix.
Come on, kid, focus.
Unable to score with the hook. Scores with the combo to the head. Nice block. Silk's doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, you know, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, you know, offensively, they use the jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
I want to see some combos. Guard your head.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. A knifing jab splits through by Silk. What a difference from corner to corner as he sits on his stool. He knows that he is in complete control of this fight, peppering his opponent with power shots.
Well, it's been like that all night long. Anything he throws finds a target.
Unload, more punches. Beat him to the punch.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Able to place the right hand in there. Sort of like a loaded gun, that straight punch there, Teddy. You can see him lining it up and then just releasing and hitting that trigger.
Yeah, you're right. A loaded gun with a nice long barrel that makes sure that the bullet, in this case the punch, goes nice and accurate. Straight ahead.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Halfway through the 7th round. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
got nothing left.
Start of round number 8 right here. Teddy, this is very much a one-sided fight.
Maybe the opponent's best chance is to go back to history. LaMotta and Dotil. LaMotta was so far.
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Gets rid of that body shot. Flush shot. The left hand came in. What a destructive hook to the head by Silk. Nice solid left hand scored by Silk. Great movement to get away from those punches. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else in this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up these darn punches.
Tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Flush right hand to the body. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Well, you can just mark down another round for him there with this accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent escape from that?
You got to use feints. You know, feints is really the Achilles heel to timing. I mean, you feint him and you throw his timing off. You let him think something's coming, and guess what? It's not coming.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Very nice defensive guard there.
Come on, kid, focus.
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Doing great.
And he's holding. Just hugging there. Silk's right hand scores well.
Still not moving enough. Move, move!
Count down the final moments of this round. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And that does it for this round. Silk's well conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
And he just holds on there. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. way through round 10. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Silk. Silk showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Good return fire that time. Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now, is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up, and bang.
And round 10 comes to an end.
You have to be busy.
Silk's been dominating this fight all night long. Teddy's scorecard has not changed course at all as we start round number 11. Teddy, this is a dominating performance.
Yeah, and the only one who can change it really right now is not his opponent. He's shown that. It's him. If he changes doing what he's doing, gets a little greedy, gets out of sync. Otherwise, he's taking a victory home.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement.
What an impact that left hand just made by Silk. There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab. That's the way to go.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Now hugging on the inside.
Defense.
Able to dismiss it. I can imagine throughout your career you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very frustrating because you start to wonder, does he want to win the fight? That's what you start to wonder.
There you go.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Last 10 seconds.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
Nice strike after catching one by Silk. Just as he did in that round we just watched. He's been doing everything the right way tonight, and the judges have to appreciate that.
Well, you would hope so. We appreciate it, and you would hope that those three judges, you would hope that they see it the right way.
Now he ties up there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Silk. You see him holding on. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Silk's jab lands well. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Blocks that belt line well. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Jump on. Nice. Keep it going.
Good block there by Silk. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. 10 seconds to go in this, the final round. A consistently strong performance tonight.
You don't have to be a calculus major to score this one. Just put those 10 nines together.
And our ring announcer is standing by with the official decision. So a unanimous decision win by Silk. That's the way we saw it all night long. The judges agree.
It was hard to see it any other way.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.